I've made multiple millions of dollars for my clients and myself at my YouTube agency. But if I knew everything I'm about to tell you in this video, I literally would have made 5 times more. Most business owners posting on YouTube care about views, subscriber counts, perfect thumbnails, going viral, but they completely ignore the strategy that I'm about to tell you guys that actually brings you high ticket clients. In this video, I'm breaking down the exact mistakes that have cost me multiple 6 figures, the mindset shifts that changed everything, and the system that we use now for our clients. And just to drop some quick social proof, this is Simone B's. We've been working with her for 2 years, and in the last 14 days, she has booked 250 sales calls from YouTube. And that's without a random video popping off or anything like that. It's literally just all of the videos compounding on top of each other and creating this absolute machine. Now, of course, we worked with Daniel Fazio, Anthony Eclipse, Eddie Cumberbatch. I don't have to give you the whole spiel, but let me get into the video. So first, I'm going to cover what I used to think was working and what I used to do. And then in the second part of the video, I'm going to tell you what I know now and what I wish I knew. And more importantly, what's working right now. So following common belief, I thought that the most important thing on YouTube was to get views. The argument is if you get views, logically you're going to attract a bigger pool of qualified prospects, which would lead to more book calls. But that couldn't be further from the truth. If your video isn't structured properly and it's not attracting the right people, it doesn't matter what kind of CTA you do or how many views you get. The amount of qualified leads you're going to get is going to be close to zero. So we used to make like random tips and tricks videos or like software reviews that weren't positioned properly. And then also each video wouldn't even lead into the next. So there was just a discontinuity in the channel. And overall, there was no strategy. It was like make one video and then this one video is a standalone and then make another video and they don't really connect properly. And this would overall hurt the channel. I just didn't understand that chasing vanity metrics literally did not lead to money. Now, if you fall into this trap of thinking views are so important and so amazing, what's going to happen is you're going to grow this YouTube channel filled with like 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, but nobody's going to be qualified. It's going to be in a random niche. Like let's say you're making vlogs because you dropped a day in the life in Monaco vlog and then you got like 100,000 views on it. Congratulations. But now all of those people watching that vlog, they're just doom scrollers like fantasizing about having this life, but they have no money. They have like a 200 credit score or something. Even with the craziest haram financing, you're not going to get them approved. This is why you see YouTube channels splitting their business content from vlogs, because they know if they post the vlog content on the business channel, it's like 2 different ICPs, and then there's going to be more subscribers, more views, but it's going to hurt the performance of the business channel because now the business channel videos are going to get pushed out into these vlog viewers' feeds and they're not going to watch them. So you're literally going to fall off this mountain and your channel is going to completely fall off if you were even up in the first place. So if you want to avoid all of those pitfalls and actually get qualified sales calls from your YouTube videos, just like Simone's been doing and just like Daniel Fazio has been doing, just hit the first link in the description to work with me on a done for you basis. I'll do everything, ideas, scripts, you just record. Now let's talk about what actually makes you money and what I wish I knew. You need to make a specific set of videos that play into each other. Everyone always talks about top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, but it's very true. It's a very basic concept, but I found that the basic concepts are more right than the complex ones. It also just makes it easier for me to explain it to you. So at the top of your funnel, you need to have videos that attract your ideal client profile. The whole goal with the YouTube channel is to create this pool of prospects and people you actually want to work with and try and get the least amount of unqualified people as possible. So let's say hypothetically, I made a video that was called How to Scale Your Dental Clinic in 2025. I'm only going to get dental clinics watching it. Of course, you're going to get some people with like dental clinic marketing agencies, but there's some stuff you can do in the video to repel those guys. But at least you're not going to get somebody who's obsessed with Lamborghinis and just doom scrolls on Instagram. No, you're going to get actual business owners on your channel. You need to position yourself as the #1 expert in your niche. So if you're doing marketing for dental clinics through Facebook ads, you need to make every video imaginable. Make a video covering the ad creatives, make a video covering the ad creative scripting process, the editing process, make a video covering what their website should be like, give away website templates, talk about the #1 mistake these dental clinics are making in 2025, talk about how they can use AI. Just be the #1 dental marketing scaler on YouTube. Show deep expertise and don't give like top of funnel garbage tips. Like, no, don't do that. Don't go on the tip of the iceberg. You need to go to that bottom. Like I'm gonna pop this up on screen right now, this iceberg, right? You don't want to be covering content that's on top. You want to go below the red line all the way to the bottom of the iceberg and give that really good information, because people are going to watch you and they're going to be like, yo, Ayman knows their stuff. I'm going to hire them right now. Contrary to popular belief, a lot of people think like, oh, you need to gatekeep your good information and all this BS, but that's not true. You need to give away a lot of information and value so that people trust you. Of course, you can gatekeep certain things. Like for example, if you have some secret pixel optimization where the pixel is only on this thank you page, like go ahead and gatekeep that. But you want to give away like 95% of what you know. So you're going to have action-based content at the top. In the middle, you're going to have your free course video. And then at the bottom, you're going to have client interviews and case study breakdowns. If you want to learn more about the different content types, I have a video on my channel called the YouTube tier list. So just watch that. So if I had to give advice to somebody watching YouTube right now, this is exactly what I would tell them. Put yourself in the viewer's shoes and who you want to attract and think, what would they be searching up on YouTube? What would they want to watch? And make videos about that. You can go through your sales calls and pull the most common question and objections and turn those into videos. You can take your service and break it down into different steps and turn those into videos. So for example, for me, I'm a YouTube agency. So the first step is we do the YouTube video ideas done for you. So I can turn that into a YouTube video. The title would be something like how to come up with YouTube video ideas in 2025. And then the next part of the process is how to script a YouTube video. So I'd make a video called how to script a YouTube video. I could put a unique spin on it, like using AI in less than 10 minutes, whatever I come up with. And then just do this for every single step in your service, and you're gonna attract people. Here's another example. Let's say you're a dropshipping coach. The first step is gonna be finding your product. So you'll show them how to do that. You can do a product research full course. And then the second video is gonna be how to build your store. So you're gonna make a video talking about how to build your store. And then you just keep going through these steps. And then you're gonna create derivatives of these videos using AI, new method, whatever it might be. And just focus on actually delivering information in your videos that's high quality. You wanna focus on a high value to minute ratio. So for every 1 minute that someone watches you, they need a lot of value. You don't wanna be like one of those YouTube channels that makes you click the video and then you think they're gonna give you a ton of information, but you learn nothing. Because you're gonna think, wow, this dude just wasted 10 minutes of my time, 20 minutes of my time. I'm not about to pay them $5,000. I'll go to Ayman's channel where he's actually showing me how to do things and I'm gonna pay him. So the difference between people that make money on YouTube versus the ones that don't is the ones who make money clearly know their ideal client profile that they're trying to target, and they make videos specifically for them. They don't care if they get 300 views. They don't care if they get 1,000 views, because imagine a room full of 1,000 people. Imagine a room full of 300 people. Imagine a room full of 100 qualified prospects. That's who you're pitching to. You're pitching one to many inside of your videos. Don't get discouraged by low view counts. Just stick with this strategy and watch your lead flow grow over time. Once again, if you want me to handle your YouTube channel on a done for you basis, just hit the first link in the description. But that's it. I'll see you in the next one.